Here's part 12 of Gone to See the Riverman. So Lori was towards the trailhead near the car when she ran into the deacon again, or the reverend, the man who offed his own twin kids by baptizing them for a little too long in the river. He was humming and whistling to himself, and then he saw Lori, and he's like, had a nice hike, I assume. You have the same look in your eyes like the others did. I assume you got what you wanted from the Riverman. I'll see you in the papers soon, just like the rest of them. And he walked away. She made it to the car as soon as the rain started, and everything was fine. She was like, oh my gosh, is this what happiness feels like? I feel so free, and like everything has finally come together. But I wonder when I'll see Edmund. And as she was driving back to her apartment, she realized that her address was on every single letter she sent him. So he knows where she lives, but how was he gonna get there? So she turned on the radio and heard breaking news. There was a prison break and a lot of people escaped, including Edmund. And she's like, oh my gosh, So after a couple hours, she got back to her apartment and she was slowly walking up the floors of the apartment building to see that her apartment door was open just a crack. He was there. Somebody broke in. So she walks into the apartment expecting to see him waiting for her. But what she saw was her entire apartment trashed, scattered, blood splattered all over the walls. And she's like, So she starts sneaking through her apartment to figure out what had happened. She peeks in the bathroom where the main gore was. Somebody died in there. There was so much blood splattered freaking everywhere. The bathtub was full to the brim of water and blood, like somebody was there. And then she heard a noise from her bedroom, which was cracked open, and she's like, Edmund? Hello? So she goes into the bedroom to see a sight she wasn't expecting. Now remember I said Nico, the other girl who had the parasocial, like, oh my goodness, serial killers, was also writing Edmund when he was in prison. She was there. Nico was there with him, except her headless body was on the floor of the bedroom, and he was sitting on the bed with her head on his lap. He was naked, and he's just like, I was expecting you. Oh, Lori was pissed. She's like, oh, hell no, you did not bring her here. Totally negating the fact that someone is deceased and headless on her floor. She's like, you did not cheat on me right now. We were meant to be, and I can't believe you did this. And he's like, baby, come on. I had to have her over. Someone here to hold me over until you came. There's a reason why I sent you to go see the Riverman. It's you, Charlie. She was just a toy. I played with her a little bit. So what? But I had her to hold me over to see you because I trusted you and I knew you were willing and capable of fulfilling what I wanted. That's why, Lori, you're my favorite. You were always my favorite. I love you more. I've always loved you. And now we can do the thing. And so the story concludes by them being naked, and it was like a little ritual, and it was going to be very sensual, but he grabbed a giant butcher knife, and she got down on her knees, and she's like, I'm ready. Is it gonna hurt? And he's just like, love always hurts, baby. The end. So the ending was pretty much him offing her in a sensual way, the way she's always wanted. So that's Gone to See the Riverman. I'd say the written story, fantastic. Of course, traumatic. The next book I'm going to read is This Skin Was Once Mine by Eric LaRocca. This one has a bunch of short stories. If there's anything else you want me to read, comment down below and I will get to it. Deuces!